let's go ahead and turn it on. Press the power button down. Oh, ICECO. Nice touch. So as of right now, you see that the fridge side, that's at 80 degrees, and then the freezer side is at 77 degrees over here. Just press the settings button on the upper right, press it one time, and you'll see that it'll go to the fridge. Right now it's at 35. We can change that to whatever we want, 37, 39. We'll keep it at 35 because that's usually where our fridge is. Press it again, that goes over to the freezer. We already have it set to 0. Now press it one more time, and then that'll go over to the display brightness. Right now it's all the way up, but if you want to dim that down, just hit the minus button and that'll dim that down for you. Press it one more time, that goes to either if you want dual zone, which is where it's at right now, or you can go to single zone. So if you want to have the whole thing be one temperature, that's where that is, or go ahead and put it to dual if you want both freezer and fridge. One more time, that goes to Fahrenheit, and if you change that, you can go to Celsius or go back to Fahrenheit. One more time, and now you'll see the sound button, and then that will allow you to either remove the sound, so that way you have no kind of beeping. If you press it again, now the sound comes back on. Press it one more time, now you see the Bluetooth display lighting up, so you can take that off if you want, if you don't want Bluetooth connectivity, or keep it with Bluetooth, which is what we're going to do because we're going to set up the app afterwards. Now the other two buttons over here on the left is a snowflake icon, and I don't know if you can read it, but it says Eco. So right now this fridge is doing what it can to conserve power, but if you want this fridge to get the temperature faster, press that button and it'll go to max. And then next to that you have your ambient light button. Press it one time and you'll have white. Press it one more time and it switches to like a blue, light blue, and it kind of goes in and out of that. And if you want to turn it off completely, just press it one more time. Alright, so now that we have the fridge running and it's all set up and good to go, let's go ahead and set up the app. First off, make sure your Bluetooth is on, and if you haven't already, go ahead and download the app. In the instructions, you'll see 2 QR codes, one for Android and one for iOS devices, so just scan whichever one applies to you. When you open the app, you'll notice that there are 2 options. You'll see login and you'll see guest mode. We're going to go into guest mode just because we don't have a login just yet. And then it'll say, say add a device. So go ahead and look for a device, click on that, and then that'll start to scan any devices that are around you. Pulls up mine, so I'm going to go ahead and click on that, and then you have the option to choose the imagery that you want. Like right now it's the APL55. You have an option of black or the silver, and obviously we have silver, so let's go ahead and click on that. Now once you open the app, it's actually really simple. You're going to see left zone and you're going to see right zone. The left zone is in green, right zone is in blue, and you'll see that right now the left zone is set to 36 degrees. If you want to change that, you can just go to the plus and minus up here, and then that'll change it to 36, 35, whatever it is you want to put that to. And then if you go over to the right zone, you'll see that we had set that to 0 degrees Fahrenheit, so we'll leave that alone. And then at the very bottom, you'll see an on-off button. You want to turn the fridge on and off, you can do that right there. And then you'll see freezing. You'll see 2 modes here. You'll see freezing and you'll see refrigeration, so you can change that to whichever you want. We're using this as a dual zone where one is fridge and one is freezer, so we're going to change that to freezing. And then next to that, you'll see a button for Eco, and you can change that to max, or you can go to Eco. And then you have more settings over here. Go ahead and click on that, and then you'll see a couple of options here. The most important one here though is battery protection. You have low, medium, or high. What that basically means is how much do you want this fridge to drain your battery before it cuts off, so you don't have a dead battery. So if you put it to low, you're basically allowing this to drain as much of the battery as it can to keep the fridge running, and your battery levels are going to be low, but enough for you to start your vehicle.